Namaskar. Thank you for joining in. Hoping you all had a great weekend. With that, let's start today's asana practice. To start with, sit in a comfortable position where your back and neck is straight. Roll up your shoulders and just relax them. Place your both the palms in Gyan Mudra on your knees. In Gyan Mudra, your thumb and index fingertips are touching to each other. Remaining three fingers are just touching to each other. Place them on knee. Your chin must be parallel to floor, not up or down. So for that, just keep your head straight. Close your eyes slowly and gently. Keep taking natural breathing. With closed eyes, observe yourself. Look at each body part. Make a note mentally how you are feeling right now before starting the asana practice. Exhale and relax yourself. If any thoughts or worries are coming into your mind, let it go out through exhalation. Get ready for today's asana practice mentally and physically. Exhale and relax yourself. Inhale. Make an intention. During the asana practice, I'll be aware about my breathing, my body movement, and my body posture. Make an intention. We'll start with the Om chanting and opening prayer. We'll chant together. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Inhale. We'll start with the opening prayer. Take a deep breath. Om Bhuvaswaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring your both the palms in front of your face. While looking at your palms, open your eyes slowly and gently. Today we'll practice the asanas for the shoulders, which is good for the shoulders. So if anyone having this stiffness in the shoulders or the neck area, below the neck area, so with regular practice of today's set of the asanas, it will be very helpful. So before starting the asana practice, I request everyone to switch on your videos. The video is on, but maybe due to low light, I can't see the completely. So if you can on the lights. So due to the no movement for the hands, there are the many shoulder related issues, and the slowly and gently the shoulder area gets stiffed, and after that we don't move our hands. And slowly and gently, sometimes gradually it move to arthritis related issues also. And if few people having the some specific issues, so most of anyone can perform this asana. But while during the practice, if anyone having the severe stiffness in the shoulders, so maybe they can feel the pain. So I request them that particular at the same moment, just stop doing the practice, sit in the normal position and just relax your hands in this way, or you can lie down on your yoga mat. Otherwise, anyone can perform the asana. There are the few limitation of the asanas for the other purpose, not for the shoulders, that I'll let you know while the practicing the asanas. So first we'll start with the Bhastrika Pranayam, because in Bhastrika also it helps us for the our shoulders, and apart then just to warm up our body, then we'll go for the asana practice. So for Bhastrika, you all know that we have to bend our hands from the elbow. Make a fist, first your thumb, then wrap with your fingers. Then inhale up and exhale down. So while inhalation, your hands will go up, fingers would be well spreaded, okay? And while exhale, your hands will come down and you will make a fist, close fist, okay? So this is the way inhalation and exhalation both would be forced. Your face must be very relaxed. In between, if you feel that you are tired, so take 3 natural breathing and then again continue. For next 2 minutes, we'll practice the Bhastrika just to warm up our body so that we can go for the next asana. And ensure inhalation and exhalation both would be on force. So in your body, there is a passive force, but your face should be very relaxed and did not be stressed out. Okay? So let's start together. Sit in a comfortable position. Back and neck is straight. From here, bend your hands from the elbow. Make a fist, first your thumb, then wrap with your finger. Now from here, inhale, open your palms, open your hands, fist, fingers well spreaded. Exhale, come down and make a fist. Inhale, exhale with a force. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. While opening your hand should not be in this posture. From elbow, your hand should be straight and above the head. Not front, not back, just in line with your head or shoulders. Very nice. Keep doing it. Look straight. Inhale, exhale. Your shoulders must be relaxed, else you'll feel pain in your neck area. Breathing would be done from the nostril only. Inhalation and exhalation both from nostril. Very nice. Keep continue. Sync your breathing with inhalation and exhalation. When you start the inhale, so while reaching to the upside, your inhalation would be continue, and the same manner exhalation. So your inhalation and exhalation will be synced with your hand movement. when you are in some cold area where the temperature is low and you are not carrying so many clothes, the warm clothes. So if you practice this pranayama there, you will feel a very relief because your body temperature would be normal. It may rise up. If you are in some place where the temperature is very high, that time you should not perform this pranayama. Keep continue. Very nice. 30 seconds more. Just relax yourself and stand on your yoga mat to start the session. Come to the right side of your yoga mat. Now from here we'll practice the Veerbhadrasana A. Just have a look how to practice it, then together we'll perform. Between your both the feet, take a gap of 2-3 feet. Move your right foot to the 90 degree and left foot to the 30 degree. Bend your right leg from knee at 90 degree. So this is the 90 degree. This is not 90 degree and this is not 90 degree. So your shin should be straight from the knee and inner thigh must be parallel to floor. Don't move your left leg, just move the leg which is the right side if your 90 degrees angle is not set. Now from here, square your buttocks, make it squarey, move towards right side. From here, bring your both the palms above the head, look straight. Your palms are touching to each other in the Atmanjali Mudra. Anyone can perform this asana. This asana is very good for your thigh, as I said before, the shoulder movement and your spine also. It increases the vascular system also, and this asana is very powerful. If you regularly practice this asana, itself will feel very energized in your body. So let's start together. Take 2-3 feet gap between your feet. From here, bend your right foot to the 90 degree and left foot to the 30 degree. Bend your right leg from knee at 90 degree. Move your buttocks to the right side. They must be squarey, not the collapsed one. Your leg from the back must be straight from knee. Knee must be softened but not contracted. Now from here, place your both the hands above the head. Lift your hands as much as you can. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees must be soft. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Check alignment for your front leg, the right leg. It should be at 90 degree. Inner thigh must be parallel to floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax. Now from here, move your right leg to the 30 degree from feet and left foot at 90 degree. Bend your knee, right leg from knee at 90 degree. So check this alignment. Your feet should not be like this. This is not 90 degree. This should be, inner thighs must be parallel to floor, and from knee it should be 90 degree. This leg must be not bended like that. It must be straight from knee. Okay. Now from here, move your torsos to the buttocks to the left side. Hips it should not be squarey, it should not be collapsed, they must be squarey one. From here, bring your both the hands above the head. During the asana, it may possible that you may come to this posture. Because our awareness is not there, so bring the awareness into your body and then again go for the posture. Okay? So let's start. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing and just relax yourself. Now from here, we practice the balancing asana with the help of the hands. So just have a look how to practice it and then together we'll do it. Your face is towards the right side, to the any direction. You can choose the sun raising, most probably you choose the east direction, which is good. And now from here, lift your right leg towards that back side and your front body will be lean at the front side like this. Try to keep your leg parallel and your hand should be, just have a look, then together we'll do it. Your hand should be in line with your body only, not the above, not the below, just in line with your body. You must look down. Balance on your right one foot and your hand must be contracted and pull them towards back side. So let's start together. Anyone can perform this asana except if anyone having the ankle issue. Otherwise, anyone can practice this asana. Shift your body weight to the right leg. Now from here, shift your body weight to the left leg. And from here, lift your right leg. First balance at one posture wherever you are comfortable. After balancing, lift your both the hands just parallel to your body and contract it and pull it to the back side as much as you can. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Your hands must be in line with your body, not the above, not the below. Your neck must be parallel to your back. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. First lift your leg, balance at some point wherever you are comfortable. After that, lift your hands beside your body. Let's start together. You are standing in a posture. Now from here, share your body weight to the particular leg, the left leg or whichever leg is strong for you. So practice with that leg. I'm shifting my body weight to the left side. From here, lift your right leg. Lift your right leg toward back side and move forward. Balance at some one point wherever you are comfortable. And then after that, lift your hands, contract the muscles and pull them at your back side. Look down at some unmoving point and hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, very nice. 5, 6, 7. Hold wherever you are comfortable. If you are comfortable here, just hold here. If you're comfortable here, just hold here. No issue that in one day will be parallel to floor. Don't worry, just hold here. Shift your body weight and just hold here, wherever you are comfortable. Last 10 seconds more. 1, 2, just contract your hand muscles and pull them towards back side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. We'll repeat same from the right side. Shift your body weight to the right side. From here, first balance at the some movement, at the some comfortable movement. Look down at some unmoving point, then lift your hands towards parallel to your body. Contract your hand muscles and pull them at back side. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand muscles, your hand must be parallel to your body, not the up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Contracted your muscles, hand muscles must be contracted. Pull them at back side. Hold at the any comfortable position. Not necessary that your legs should be parallel to floor. Wherever you are comfortable. Last 10 seconds more. We can do it together. Let's start together. Shift your body weight to the right side. Lift your left leg. Hold wherever you are comfortable. Last 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Very nice. So great. Now from here, we'll sit on our yoga mat. In the Vajrasana posture, if you are not comfortable in the Vajrasana, you can place a pillow here in this area or the in between also. Okay, and then sit. In Vajrasana, your feet must be flat on floor. Don't sit in this manner. Not your toes should not be tucked in. They must be parallel to floor. If you find the difficulty, you can place the pillow below your feet also. Now you just relax yourself and have a look for the next asana. In this asana, we lift up both the hands above the head and we'll hold the elbows, and then we'll lift your elbows. We'll try to pull your elbows above the head as much as you can. So you'll feel a very good stretch on your shoulders as well as your shoulder blades. So let's start together. Anyone can perform this asana. If during the practice the people having the stiffness in your shoulders, may they feel a little muscle pain. So just let me know if you are feeling that pain. Otherwise, anyone can perform. Sit in the Vajrasana posture. Lift your both the hands above the head. Hold your elbows. And then from here, pull your elbows with help of your palms as much as you can. So you can see the gap between head and my hands. In the same manner, we have to pull. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face must be very relaxed. No stress on your face. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Now from here, place your right palm at below your neck and between your shoulders. Now from here, your elbow is parallel to your head in one line. From here, we'll lift your left hand above the head, and above the head will hold your elbow and pull it to the your left side, to the opposite side. Right elbow you are pulling to the opposite side. So you'll feel a good stretch on your arms and as well as on your shoulders. Just see a back look. How does we have to do it from the back side. Now from here, place your right palm between your both the shoulder. These are the shoulders. So just between just below your head. Now from here, your elbow must be pointed towards your face, but instead of that, pull it to the head side in line with your head, and from here, with help of your left palm, push it to the left side. So let's start together. You are sitting in the Vajrasana posture. Now from here, place your right palm in center of your shoulders. Lift your left hand above the head, and from the back side, hold your right elbow, and push it to the right side. Push it to the left side. 1. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Your head will straight, don't look forward. Just sit in a straight position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. When you are pulling your hand, the opposite hand should not be go at back. Otherwise, these shoulders would be squarey. Instead of that, just keep your both the hands straight. Very nice. 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, we'll repeat same from the left side. Place your left palm between your shoulder. Check the alignment of your left elbow. It must be parallel to your head, not the front or not the back, in line with your head. Now from here, lift your right hand above the head. Pull your left elbow towards right side. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Face must be very relaxed. Head must be up only. Don't bend your head towards downside. Keep your head straight. 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing. Now from here, we'll practice the variation of the Garudasana. Normally Garudasana we practice in the standing posture, but only for the hand movement we'll practice it while sitting. So you can sit any position. If you are not comfortable with this Vajrasana, you can sit in the comfortable position. Now from here, just have a look, then we'll practice together. Hand movement of the Garudasana. So from here, we'll lift both the hands from the elbow. Bring them closer. Your left hand is below. Then from here, bring your right hand above your left hand. Roll up them and both the palms together. Thumb is facing to between your eyebrows, in center of your eyebrow. And we'll hold here. You may close your eyes for a while when you are holding the posture. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. So let's start together. You are sitting in the Vajrasana or any comfortable position. From here, lift your both the hands from elbow. Bring them closer. Left hand is down, right hand is up. Then from here, cross them with each other. Your right hand will wrap your left hand, both the palms together, and thumb is between your eyebrows. You may close your eyes. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself, and we'll repeat same from the left side at up. So again the hand posture would be like this. Bring them closer, then left hand is up, and then we'll roll up and wrap your right hand with the left hand, and we'll just hold here. Do as much you comfortable. When you are placing your hand, ensure that elbow is outside of the other hand. Otherwise, if we bend here, then we'll not be able to hold. If your elbows would be crossing here, you won't be able to wrap your hands. They would be like this. So ensure that your other hand elbow is outside of the other elbow, and then from here, rotate your hand. Okay, so let's start. Very nice. Hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. Your thumb would be centered on your eyebrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't bend your palms like this. If you are unable to touch, just keep them straight. Don't bend your fingers or palms. If you are unable to touch them, just keep them straight. Last 10 seconds more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax yourself and get ready for the next asana. In next asana, we'll practice the Gomukhasana variation only for hand, not for the leg. So just have a look how to do it, then together we'll do it. In Gomukhasana, we'll bring your right hand at the above, so your elbow is pointed to up. From back, we'll bring your left hand from the down, and we'll try to hold your fingers with each other. And keep your head straight, don't bend your head. Your head and right elbow, which is pointed up, are in line. Your back must be straight. Your chest would be little expanded. You can have a back look, and then together we can practice it. From the back side, we'll bring our right hand from the up at the back side, and from the below we can hold our hands like this. So your left elbow is pointed to downside and the right is pointed up. So while holding that, don't bend yourself. Your back and neck would be straight, head up, and will hold in this posture. If you are unable to hold here, just hold wherever you are comfortable. Don't give any panic to yourself. Just hold here if you are not comfortable, or here also. Okay? Just push yourself a little harder to touch the other hand. Otherwise, if you're not still comfortable, then just hold in the normal posture. So let's start together. As I said, anyone can perform this asana. If anyone feel pain, just let me know or stop there only. Lift your right hand, place it to the back side. Your right elbow is pointed up. Now from here, bring your left hand from back and try to touch both the hands with each other. Just hold. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just relax yourself. Now we'll practice with the left hand at upside. So bring your left hand at your back, elbow pointed up, and from back hold with your left palm. Hold the posture, head would be straight, head should not drop to the left side or the right side. Your head and neck would be very straight along with your back. We'll hold the posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, very nice. 4, 5, 6. If you feel the pain, so you can practice like this. Give just relaxation to your hand. Just do it. Otherwise, remaining people can continue. 1, last 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax yourself. Keep taking natural breathing and just relax yourself. Now from here, we'll practice the Santulanasana. Just toning our arms and the shoulders. It also increases the strength of our hands. If anyone having the severe back issue, they are requested to not to perform, or if they are performing, do it carefully. Otherwise, anyone can perform. Just have a look how to do it, then together we'll do it. We'll bring your both the palms in front of your body. Fingers well spreaded. Between your palms, the gap should be your shoulder width apart. Then lift on your knees. Take 1 or 2 steps back. Your toes tucked in. Lift your knees. Your hands must be from here. Your hand must be in line. They should not be back or the forward. They must be in line with your shoulder. Now from here, just share your body weight on your palms and your toes and look straight. Your stomach should not be downside contracted to upside. Your hips must be contracted and look up. This is the Santulanasana. We'll hold the posture, pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. So let's start together. Place your both the palms in front of your body. Take 2-3 steps at back if required. Tucked in your toes. Now from here, lift your body, lift your knees. Share your body weight equally on your both the palms and toes. From head to toe, it will be straight but slanting way. Pelvic area tucked in, chest breathing will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. So great. Both the fits together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your hips down a little. It must be in a slanting way in this manner. Not be like this. Very nice. If required, take 2-3 steps back. Automatically your back would be in a slanting manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your palms must be in line with your shoulders. So take, if you're not balancing, so take 1 step ahead with your palms to be in line with the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Touch your knees on floor. Take 2-3 steps back with your feet and then rest on your yoga mat, lying down on your stomach. Now from here, come to the Balasana posture. In whichever side, either left or right side. So if you're comfortable, bend the opposite leg. Left leg I'm bending from knee in this posture. So your right leg would be moved to left side. Your toes are pointed to the left side. Both the palms just beside your body, equal to your head. Just relaxing posture. Rest in this posture. Drop your head also towards left side or whichever side you are comfortable. Now from here, keep taking natural breathing. With each inhalation and exhalation, keep relaxing your breathing, your mind, and your body. There is no control of yours in your body. Your body should be that relaxed. Natural breathing with awareness. Observe how with each inhalation and exhalation your body is getting relaxed. Now from here, take a turn to your right side and lie down on your stomach. Lie down on your back. You can keep your knees folded. Legs are folded from knees. Your palms are just beside your body. Palms facing up, fingers well spreaded. Here also keep taking natural breathing. Bring the awareness into your body and with closed eyes, observe yourself from head to toe. Observe the points, observe the body parts where during the asana practice you felt a good pressure, especially on your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Apart from that, you would have felt a pressure on your spine, your back and your legs. So feel the positive effect and make a note mentally how you are feeling after the asana practice. During the asana practice, if you felt any pain or discomfort, let it go out through exhalation. Inhale. Feel the positive effect of today's asana practice in your body. Exhale and just relax yourself. Now from here we'll do Om chanting in sound of A, Va and Ma. Let's start together. Inhale. 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 May all the human beings rest in peace. No worries, no disabilities in this world. They keep spreading love among everyone. With this intention, we'll do Shanti part. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 Rub your both the palms. Place it on your eyes, on your face. By looking at your palms, open your eyes slowly and gently. Take a turn to your right side. With support of your left palm, sit on your yoga mat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hoping today's session was